Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Chef Don coming to you live. Listen, y'all, the tea was so hot on the Love and Mary Huntsville streets and the nightcap streets that I had to go live tonight. So, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and play this music for about another moment. I'm going to play my introduction. We're going to get right into the tea, baby. Hey, everybody. How are y'all doing tonight? Listen, y'all, we got a lot to talk about. Hey, girl, hey is in the chat. Real Housewives Lover 2 is in the chat. Thank y'all so much for coming on over. Y'all, I can't wait till tomorrow to go live. I had to go live tonight because, y'all, listen, I just don't know what to say. Like, this episode really kind of, I don't know, y'all. This episode was a lot. Between this episode and the nightcap with Carlos King and the mid-season trailer, I I just don't know. It was a lot. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of give a brief synopsis of what I think of the actual show, the trailer, and then of course the nightcap with Carlos King. I found the nightcap with Carlos King to be very interesting. However, we start off Love and Marriage Huntsville. Of course, I keep telling y'all that Tiffany to me is Aggie. I just can't get with Tiffany, y'all. I can't get with Tiffany. It's something about her that just doesn't click well with me. Um, I don't honestly believe she belongs on reality TV. I don't know what it is. Do anybody else feel that? Like, I don't know what it is about Tiffany, but I'm just not feeling her and Lou. Um, the scene with Martell and Lou actually having a conversation. How do y'all feel about that? In my personal opinion about that particular scene, I felt like Martell was gaslighting again, and he was definitely throwing those jabs at Mel. So to me, I'm trying to figure out how is it that you're trying to work on your relationship or you're trying to fix your relationship and you continue to keep throwing jabs. There has to be a reason, Martell, why she's not responding to your emails. Let's just be realistic about that thing. Like there's a reason why they you know what I'm saying? There's a reason why. There's a reason why that she's not answering that. Now, what I will also say is I do honestly believe that Mel, like as far as the co-parenting situation goes, I think with her not responding to at least emails, I don't know what was up with that. We need you to kind of respond to emails just so the co-parenting thing because let's speak facts. Martell is a great father. He did make a mistake, excuse me, but Martell rides for those kids, just like Mel. So, in my personal opinion, that part could have. I don't know. I just I don't know. I do feel like Maurice has kind of expressed. how he feels about the entire situation before. What's up, Jeremy? Welcome to the chat, y'all. When y'all come in, please make sure y'all hit that like button. I am going to drop the link because I do want to hear you guys' opinions about the mid-season trailer, about the episode, and about the nightcap if you were able to catch it. But I feel like Maurice has been giving these same details as far as his marriage goes from the beginning, right? We know Maurice really deep down inside, the Scots don't want nobody telling them how to run their marriage or how to run their life. Let's just be honest about it. The Scots do not want anyone advice on how to run things. It just doesn't work out too well. We see how he takes advice from other people. He doesn't necessarily, Marsau doesn't even necessarily answer questions. Maurice doesn't either. So they both have that thing where they don't like to answer questions, and I believe it's a Scott thing, baby. Um, so I felt like also the scene Marsau about the trip was very cringy as well. I I don't know what it is, but certain scenes with him and Tisha are very cringing to me, and sometimes I can't pay attention. Like it's that bad. Marsau and Maurice, when they do not answer questions or they do not give the truth about certain things, it really irks me. And I'm just being honest about that. So we gotta wait till September to get the rest of the season, y'all. Right? But we also got a mid-season trailer. Y'all, this mid-season trailer, yeah, I did tell y'all that I did listen to Carlos King's podcast, right? And in his podcast, he did actually say, I couldn't remember if he said it was going to actually be on the show or if it was going to be on the nightcap. But apparently, it's a part of the mid-season trailer that we're going to get back in September 10th or something like that, y'all. So, y'all, I got the drag Wanda for this live because look, you cannot continue to talk about people's kids and expect them not to have a reaction. I always tell people when you do certain things that make people react, you cannot be mad at the reaction that you get. Wanda warranted Mel confronting her about her children. And if you listen to that very closely, because this is what I was calling out Wanda about. Wanda wanted to spin two different narratives. She wanted to say that she was saying that Mel needs to figure out who her father is versus saying who Mel's daddy is. But I think that would really upset anybody. Like you gotta understand when you start to talk about the kids, it upsets people. So I'm really just not sure how Wanda expected that to go, or she expected nobody to say anything, and that's why I like when Mel and Martell team up about them Hulk kids. We're not playing, okay? And that's just on period. I don't understand why Wanda continues to come after those kids. She tried to play like whatever she said about the hair, she was saying about her grandkids. No, you were not saying that about your grandkids. Let's just be honest. We got to be real. You got to call out when things are not right. And Wanda, you got to call her out. Um, so the nightcap, y'all. The nightcap was very interesting as well. Wanda and Marsau, they're going to always go back and forth. Wanda states that she is married, baby, and still is having the sex with the boyfriend. And I have a problem with that, Wanda, because if you think that that is okay, and I'm sorry, but Marceau can't have no girlfriend on the side. So what makes that okay? I want to know that. Like when y'all call in, I want to know what makes that okay because she tried to justify that with saying that her husband was paying her bills. Listen, that's not an excuse. What do we do about that in that situation? Like, do y'all think that that's okay? Is that cool? Because if you're trying to call out your son-in-law about cheating rumors and about cheating, and you got a husband and a boyfriend, and I don't care that y'all don't sleep in the same room or the same bed. It's just really weird to me. Like, why not divorce this man? Why continue to keep this going? And she did again justified by saying that he paid the bills. Listen, I was here for Carlos asking all the messy questions, but I did not really want to hear about Wanda's sex life. Like, let's just be honest about that. I did not want to hear that. She is a mess. Hey, girl. Hey, like I don't know. I just don't understand how she expects for. She always want to call out somebody else's behavior, but she expects for hers to just go unnoticed. What sense does that make? Like, you don't want to be held accountable for the things that you do, but you constantly are going at people. Like, I don't find that to be fair at all. Y'all, I'm about to drop the link um here in the comments. Give me just a second. And there we go. So if you want to call in, um you can. But listen, I really, for whatever reason, Wanda seems to think, hey, y'all, I on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, you should definitely follow me on Twitter. I'm always tweeting about the show and all different kind of stuff, right? But I tweeted what Miss Wanda said at the end. Do not buy no shoes in a box. But that is so funny to me. Buy no shoes that do not come in a box. But I said that to say that there's a double standard in the way that certain people live. And I'm not quite sure I understand that, but you cannot confront your son in law about cheating rumors and you got a husband and a boyfriend. I can't do it. Y'all, I want to know your thoughts. You can call in. You do not have to show your face, but if you're trolling, you're going to get kicked right on off. Um, but I would definitely like to hear y'all's opinions about the mid-season trailer, the fact that we got to wait all the way to September the 10th, the fact that, well, I find this to be quite interesting. So we got to wait till September the 10th for this particular part to come out. Now, is Mel and Martell's vacation that Carlos King kind of alluded that the cameras was at, is that maybe going to be on season 5? Or what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that's gonna be on season 5? Or do y'all think that Carlos is playing with us, that he really is not filming them actually being out of town? What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that they're actually being filmed? And do you think it's going to be on this season or do you think it's going to be on next season? Because I found that last scene with Martell and Melody to be quite interesting because I don't know if anyone else felt this, but it kind of seemed like Mel felt a little bit uncomfortable with with Martell being in the room, right? Did anybody else gather that? Did Mel look a little bit uncomfortable? Um, And I will also say this too. Do you guys also think that Martell may have a little jealousy towards Mel and her accomplishments and the things that she's doing? Do you think that? Like, I really want to know these things because, in my personal opinion, I don't necessarily. I do feel like I don't even know if I like the word jealous, so to speak, but I do think that when Martell was saying that he misses being married, I honestly think Martell misses the convenience of the marriage, meaning the things that he could get out of the marriage with Melody. I'm just being honest with y'all. Because here's another thing to also think about. Why is Inez Wine not already out? Like, this is a perfect time to be promoting Inez Wine since we're actually seeing it play out on the show. Y'all, am I tripping? I really do be wanting to know these things. Melanie clearly did not want to film that scene with Martell. I agree with you. I felt like she really did not want to film that scene. I will agree with you. She definitely looked a little bit uncomfortable to me. Now, um, I don't know. I just feel a ways. I don't really want to see Mel and Martell back together. I do believe in the beginning they were definitely a force, but I don't think it would be good for either one of them if they were to get back together. And that's just being honest as well. I was on Hey Girl Hey channel and we were talking about Coleslaw or Ariane, I won't give her a name. Ariane and Knox and Mel, not necessarily. She doesn't have to. We were basically just talking about outside children and outside children, kind of being in the country raising. You just didn't really mention those outside children, and those outside children just didn't really come around. And when you got older, it was kind of up to you if you wanted that relationship with that outside child. That was us raised, right? That's how I was raised, in other words. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that Mel should forever go without. I mean, listen, she has no obligation to that baby. That baby is Martell, and that baby is Martell and Ariane's, decision there, and that's their responsibility. I got Jeremy Speaks backstage. Let me bring it on. Let me hear what you got to say. What's up, man?
Hey,
What's going
bro,
on, bro?
like, listen, it's crazy because like I use this exact same software, and I never been like on the receiving end of somebody else using it. I feel like I'm the only one on YouTube that uses Restream.
No, and I actually really like Restream a lot better than
It,
StreamYard.
oh
So
my
to
god, thank you.
content creators who are listening, Restream is a good source if you are having issues with StreamYard or you want to kind of see or shop around for different features. Restream has a lot of features that StreamYard does not have.
Absolutely. Okay, can I say one thing first before I guess I get into everything else? Like earlier when we were on Hey Girl Hey's channel,
Hmm.
I feel like I didn't really get a chance to explain what I was trying to say, because hurt girls were all like, in an uproar. It was like, very bitter in there. Everybody was mad at me.
Here you go.
So like I was saying that I'm not saying that Melody should have any type of interaction with the child. You know, I'm not saying that. I was saying that I didn't believe that Melody and Martell should have even been on a vacation together anyway. Now, I can understand co-parenting, but I don't think co-parenting calls for us to go on vacation together and live in the same household and me wearing booty shorts and cooking dinner for the family. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if that's necessarily a necessity for co-parenting. And this is what I'm saying. When you invite this man here to live with you in this house, knowing that he wants to fuck you, I'm sorry, excuse me, knowing that he wants to have sex with you, knowing that he still is in love with you, knowing that he still wants his marriage, all of this stuff. You invite this man here. Then on top of that, you put the fact that your kids also want their parents together, right? So now you're painting this whole family is reuniting. But my thing is this, that's all false. And it's because that's not the actual reality of what is happening. Because in reality, their father has an outside child. So I'm saying this. Now, once again, don't misconstrue the fact that I'm saying that Melody needs to be around the kid, because that is definitely not what I'm saying. But I'm saying when you invite Martell on a vacation with you, you are basically building this picture of like the family is reuniting. And that means the family is reuniting, but it doesn't include the sibling that has been fathered outside of the marriage. Now, I'm saying that everybody's saying that Melody don't have to be around the child. That is absolutely correct. But I'm saying that it's fucked. I mean, dang, I'm trying my best. I'm saying it's messed up to sit there and only take all four of the kids out of the country. And I'm just speaking about for Martell's sake. And I'm saying it's really messed up to take four kids out of the country and on this vacation, and then his other child is left at like in front of a bus stop. Now, like I said, that is not Melody's, problem. Understandable. But that means that Melody should not have invited Martell to go on this vacation. She should have took the kids herself, because this whole us being one happy family thing is not the actual reality on what it's going to be or how this may be. If they ever get back together, because Martell has another child. So I'm saying it was counterproductive for her to bring Martell there with those kids and make up this whole fake family thing, because Martell not only still has outside responsibilities, but they're not even a real family together right now. It's all fake. And I'm saying, I think the kid, like us coming together for a kid's birthday party, us coming together, for the kids having, some things that they're doing, extracurricular activities. We can come and like throw parties and stuff like that. Us meeting together at the park for the sake of the kids, but us going on a vacation out of the country, living in the same house for the sake of the kids. To me, that seems toxic. So you telling me in the middle of the night, y'all don't think Martell is sitting there, knocking on the door to Melody's room, trying to get up in there? Like, absolutely not. Like, let's be real. So I'm saying I thought it was counterproductive, because at the end of the day, Martell has a whole nother child that he is still accountable for. So I'm saying, Martell, you should not have went on this vacation with Melody knowing that all of your kids were not going to be going. You should have let Melody give her kids a vacation like she can afford to do, and then you give all your kids, when you have them, a vacation of their own. When you do all of this stuff together, it makes this fake family image, and on top of that, that whole fake family image doesn't include the fact that they have another sibling. And that's not realistic, because if Melody and Martell even do get back together, that child would have to be in both of their lives, right? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. But well, I get what you're saying. But here's the thing. Um, okay, I agree with you. Martell should not have went on that vacation, right? But again, they kept saying it was on some co-parenting stuff. However, I think that Martell will be responsible for going on a trip with him and Ariane, if that's what y'all want to do over here. But I don't think that baby needs to be in Mel's presence at all.
Okay, and
So that's why I
I
say I agree
agree.
with you that Martell should not have went.
That's what I'm saying. I agree that the baby should not be in Martell's presence, but I'm saying then Martell should not be on that trip. Cause like I'm saying, y'all don't under. I feel like everybody is not getting what I'm saying. Like I 100% agree that Melody does not need to be around the kid. That's understandable. Nobody's saying that she's responsible for anything. All I'm saying was like, sis, if you feel that way, then you should not be inviting a man who has another child. Just like, okay, let's talk about it. Just like the chicks that was up there saying like that the man was bad for bringing just his kid a McDonald's meal and leaving the rest of the kids like to eat
Oh,
hungry.
baby, they not gonna like my opinion on that one. They
So I'm
really
saying,
not
so I'm
gonna like my
saying, like,
opinion on
like,
that
every,
one.
like, all the people's like, that's so petty for you to just bring one. Like, you can't give $20 for the rest of the kids. So, like I'm saying, and this is what separates it, like, for me as like a man and then a woman, because I feel like a lot of the women, Michael, cut it out. I feel like a lot of people are being hypocrites about this situation because nobody would be like, this is not an okay situation.
I don't
Like,
know.
it's
I think
not.
it's. I hear what you're saying, and I think what other people are trying to say though too is Martell is grown and he can make his own decision. Now I did see that just in the comments just now, but I, in my personal opinion, I don't. We don't know what kind of conversation him and Mel had, right? So we don't know how this whole family trip went because if Miss Van was there, who's to say that Martell mom wasn't invited? You see what I'm saying? So I could see both sides of this. I could definitely see both sides of this, but at the same time, I, I'm just with it.
Okay,
I don't
like,
think that
but
baby need to
like
be
the
around.
comments, the comments are saying, but Martell and Melly but they not married no more. They not married no more. They divorced. They're divorced. They're not together. They just have kids together. They do not need to go on a vacation together, living in one house. Her in booty shorts, her in all of these sexy outfits on the beach with Martell, like posting all of these R&B love songs, talking about back at one, and she got that WAP, and Martell saying I'm her number one for the sake of the kids. Like, cut it out. Cut it out. Y'all are
Now,
delusional.
I will also say this too. If that's not real, if them getting back together is not real, y'all may not like this, but if them getting back together is not real, I hate it for the children.
But and then on top of that, and it's like like these people keep on saying, I'm just worried about the four kids. Like, the kids don't need Melody and Martell to go on a vacation together for their sake. What is, like I'm saying, that is so unnecessary. Like, that is not
I see what you
necessary.
said. It doesn't build a bond.
No, it doesn't. Like I'm saying, like what, like them showing actual co-parenting, while they're actually in Huntsville would actually show the kids, oh, mommy and daddy can, like, can coexist. Mommy and daddy can talk. We don't need mommy and daddy going on no damn vacation together, but like being booed up, you know, for the sake of the kids. That's not a necessity. And I'm saying, if you're gonna be given this fake ass, family image, then it's really messed up for you not to include his other child who would also be in his life. Because if y'all got together, if y'all are starting back at one and everything else like that, then he would have to be around.
Yeah, that one game, I agree with you. A lot of it is there could have been conversations prior to, and that's the reason why I say even with the trip, we don't know how that transpired. You know what I mean? But I do agree that that baby just, I mean, outside children. But listen, what are your thoughts on? Oh, hey girl, hey is in the shit in the back too. Let me let her up. You want to talk as well? You want to be on the screen as well?
Sure.
Okay. Hey girl, hey. Is she still there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here, but I don't see hey girl, hey.
Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. Hey girl, hey, click out and come right back in. For some reason, it's saying that you're not on the stream anymore. Um, Click out and come right back in. Okay. Why would he need to have the other child around? That's on Martell to have a vacation with his other children. So I guess here's the thing. What Jeremy's trying to say, or what he's saying, is if you're putting up an image to be that you are trying to get back together, or that you're reconciling, or whatever the case may be, realistically, the baby is going to be around Martell. And if him and Mel are going to get back together, realistically, that baby is going to be around it. Is that what you're saying? Am I
Yes,
saying that
and if
right?
I like, and then I'm also saying, and if y'all are not getting back together, if y'all are not doing this, y'all don't need to be on a vacation together for quote unquote the sake of the kids. Like, give me a break. Like, I can't. And then the same women who are saying, oh, you know, like back in the old days, back in the day when I was growing up, the side chick baby stayed where they were at, or the side chick baby didn't go around, the main kids or whatnot. And I'm saying, well, then again, back in them days, after they get divorced because he had a side baby, do you know then they're not going on the vacation together.
Right. Okay.
So that's another thing. Like I'm saying, like if we're giving like this fake family image, then you also gonna have to include Martell's other child. Because if y'all got back together, he would, like it or not, he would be in the child's life. So I'm saying if they got back together, when Martell gonna see the kids? When Martell gonna see the kid? If everybody keep on saying it's not Melody, so when he gonna see the kid? He gonna have to just get a motel every other week to spend with the child. Or how about this? You don't invite Martell on a vacation with you, quote unquote, for the sake of the kids. You take them on a vacation yourself, and then Martell can take his kids, including his side chick's child, on a vacation as well. By himself. That that
Um,
way, that way, everything is ironed out.
but they can be on vacation together. That's their choice. Ariana maybe don't want her son around because she was definitely nasty to those other four children. I mean, and I can see that too. I can see that too. That's not Mel's problem. So listen, I'm just gonna say this. Like, I think everybody is gonna always have different opinions when it comes to stuff like this because some people have experienced it. Some people have not necessarily experienced it, but they may know someone who's experienced it. You're gonna get different opinions every way you look at it. Um, at the one gamer. So yeah, I mean, listen, everybody's gonna have a different logic or how they think about certain things. I can respect everybody's opinion, and I can respect how everybody feel about certain things. Those are bonds, family bonds, and I just, hey girl, hey, can you hear me? She might be having like connection issues. Or am I having connection issues? No, because both you are on the screen and she's on the screen.
She's on the screen. I don't see her.
You don't see her on the screen?
No, maybe my screen is froze. I'm not sure.
It could be mine. I don't know. Um, okay, hold on. Let me try this really quick.
I guess I'm just too nice of a person.
No, I don't necessarily think that. I just think that everybody's just gonna have a different perspective when it comes to certain things.
I
Um,
mean, like the people dragging the children, like the way they was dog walking, like Knox in that live, like it was crazy to me. I was like, why are we sitting here talking about this child like he did something?
yeah, and I can see that. Also, too, like you never want to blame the child or feel the child. And see, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Hmm.
When you have an outside child as well, you have to also think how that outside child is going to be treated by other siblings or by other family members. Because who's to say, I mean, some people do, they end up taking out the frustration on the actual child. When in all actuality, I agree that the frustration should never be taken out on the child. The child is very innocent and has nothing to do with the foolish mistake that Martell and Arion made.
Mm-hmm.
So I do agree with you on that. Hey girl, hey, call back in and listen, do this. I know that sometimes when you do call in, it automatically mutes your mic. So make sure that your mic is unmuted when you come in the chat, because I saw you and it says that your connection and everything was good. So I'm just assuming that you were muted, but I couldn't see that you were muted. Um, but yeah, I totally agree with you. Now I do want to ask your thoughts. How do you feel about Wanda J. Blige, child?
Like regarding what exactly?
Did you not watch the nightcap?
I I didn't get a chance to watch the nightcap, no. But can you
Okay, well,
fill
what do
me?
you think about the trailer?
So that trailer, Wanda was dead ass wrong. I mean, Wanda, she proves to me every single time that that all Bessemer has to offer is rough lace fronts and hood rats. So I don't really I don't expect much from her, but it like she never fails to sink herself lower and lower and lower to the pits of hell. You know what I'm saying? Like for you to bring up the paternity of this child.
But
uh,
see, you know what I want to say with that. This is what. Hey, girl. Hey, we're gonna try this again.
so
I don't know what's going on with your mic.
so wait, let me try to exit out and then let her try to come up and then I'll come up afterwards. Hold on.
Okay. Okay. It ain't letting you exit out either. Huh. Let me try this. Hey, girl. Hey, can you hear me? And if you also too, this is just like StreamYard. So if you have anything playing in the background, it will not work as well. But on the home screen down at the very bottom is where you see if your mic is muted or if it's on. And for some reason, I cannot hear you. My mic is on. Okay, hold on. Let me do something else. Let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna drop you back out, and I'm gonna bring you back on with a another link. Sorry about this, y'all. But listen, um, okay,
Okay.
so it's got to be something with her connection or something because you got on just fine with that
Okay.
link, right? So let me
Yeah.
repaste the link. I'm gonna repaste the link in the chat again and try one more time because I'm not sure. Actually, um, hold on one second.
No problem. Wait. Huh? Not as me taking over. I was like, wait.
Not they giving me connection issues too, child. Okay, can you hear me?
I'm the only one that doesn't seem to be having any issues. Maybe
I
because
don't know
I'm
what is happening. I never have issues with them, so I don't know what the heck is going on. But I literally just pasted the link in there again. So let's try one more time. But what did you think overall as far as the mid-season trailer going into?
like I definitely do think that, it was really good seeing Melody and Martell, back in step with one another, because I really do feel that a lot of the that he because he was so salty about, the breakup, and he was so disrespectful to her, that a lot of the cast felt that they could also disrespect her and it will be okay. Like Marceau and Maurice
Mm.
made so many, like Maurice and Marceau used to make so many jokes, about Melody, or they used to try to bother her or stuff like that. But now I think everybody kind of forgot how much of a toxic duo that Melody and Martell was when they were together. They were definitely with the ish all day, every day, when they were moving in cohesion with one another. And now that that's back, they immediately, like, it's almost like they snap right back into 2017, so they giving
Listen,
the whole cast hell again. Melody turned back into, like, she morphed back into, 2017, swoop bang Mel.
come on, food, baby.
So, like, baby, she was checking everybody.
Yeah, I did. I was feeling that when she came outside. She was like, "Oh, here's one."
Yeah,
She was
I
like,
had
"Oh,
never
here's
heard her.
Wanda." But
Go ahead.
they actually played a better clip on the nightcap where they actually show an extended version of her and Wanda actually getting to that point. And she did. She tells Wanda, like, "I'm just tired of you talking about my children." Because let's just be real, and I said this before you got on. Wanda has tried to use different narratives to spin different things. And what I mean by that is when she said when she questioned the paternity of Sugar Mama, of course she didn't say Sugar Mama's name, but she insinuated Sugar Mama. She was trying to mix that up with saying that Mel needed to figure out who her dad was. And I didn't like her trying to spin that narrative because what actually came out of your mouth was something about your baby daddy. Figure out who your baby daddy is.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Figure out who
It
your baby daddy is.
it means that, like, she's saying that Melody don't know who her child's father is.
Exactly. So it does not mean that you telling Mel that she need to figure out who her daddy is. You telling her to figure out who the paternity of her daughter is. That's
She,
not cool, Wanda.
she knew what she was saying. She knew exactly what she was.
Exactly. And just like I said, when she tried to spin the narrative about that hair situation, she kept saying that she was not talking about them kids. You were. You were not talking about your grandkids. Why would you talk about your grandkids in that way?
Exactly.
The
Because she ain't got no
insinuations that
class.
you make towards other people's kids, and then when they come for you don't know what to do. And then people
Mm-hmm.
being disrespectful. No, the whole respect thing is out the window at this point because you already disrespected me when you brought up the paternity of my daughter, and you actually didn't disrespect Mel since before that. So, in my personal opinion, I don't see nothing wrong with what Mel did. There you have it.
I mean, I have a lot of things I thought about this. The first thing was, like, I had to take a look at Destiny. I was like, Destiny, you see how he chose Melody over you? How he completely ignored you as well and walked right with Melody while you were mad inside of your empty beauty salon? You see that, sis?
Ooh,
That lets you know that you were really never his friend like that. And you know that as well. See, you picked the wrong team. So now, as Melody and Martell get more cool, he ain't about to be messing with you either. Stupid. Because you want to, because you quote unquote wanted to keep your friendship with Martell because you knew him longer. Give me a break. You're like, she like Destiny is so fake, and she wants a moment so bad. I am so happy that Melody did not give it to her. She wanted Melody like to turn back around and try to argue with her. Sis, tend to this empty beauty salon.
So I, you know what? Honestly, I I don't feel like Destiny is real at all. Like I really do feel like Destiny is just in the same limelight with Tiffany. They both fake.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
and
Martell is a user. Oh,
and
absolutely.
absolutely, yeah. And then
That's
on top
why
of
I said that I feel like he misses the marriage for convenience. Martell misses the marriage for what he can get out of it, not the actual marriage in itself. And how he was saying he missed the bond. No, that was bullcrap. You missed the advantages of what you had when you were married, and that's what you missed. Let's be clear.
I don't know. I disagree. I really do think that he really does miss Melody. I just like I said, some people I feel are just born forsaken. You know, I feel that some people are just not monogamous. And I feel that he misses his family. He wants his marriage back, but he just don't want to be faithful on top of it. Like if you ever caught like Martell going live or something like that on IG, he always, hints at things that him and Melody did together. Even when it went to his Christmas live, he was talking about how his ex had taught him how to cook this certain dish that he made, for the Christmas dinner and everything else like that. He's always missing Mel. That's why he's always hurt. I definitely do think he misses her, but I don't think that, he's a changed man. I just think he wish he was able to have his cake and eat it too. Like that's what it is. I definitely feel like he misses her. He misses definitely having sex with her. He see how
Well,
good
we
she
know
looked.
that.
I'm saying like it's I don't think it's just because of the financial opportunities. Like I
Well,
really do
and I can
think.
give you that. I can give you that. I can give you that. I can't say that I do think that he misses Mel, but I do also think that he really misses the advantages of what he got out of that marriage. Come on, let's be real.
I mean, I'm not
Martell got
saying
a
I'm not
lot
saying
out of
that as
that.
well, but I'm just saying I think all of it is kind of equal for him right now. Because honestly, he could have like listen, Martell could have had all of that, like he could have had even more after the divorce if he had played it all the right way. If he had been like, after like, finding the error of my ways and, I really come to the fact that I really do need some help and I really do need to go get like if he really went about it that type of way and really made it seem like he was going to seek help, get off my bed.
Owned it.
He could
Owned it.
he could if he had owned it, they would like the audience would have eaten him up because look at what they're doing now. He barely has to do anything, and like they're just so ready for him to be back with Melody because he just being nice. All he had to do was just own up to his stuff, be a real man, and take accountability instead of trying to tear Mel down to feed his like narcissistic ego. So I'm saying like I don't know necessarily if it's because of that. I feel that he misses everything about Mel. I feel like he misses like his other half because Mel, covered for the places that he lacked in. I
Yeah.
feel like they
I
were they
mean,
were
well, he lacked it in a lot. I mean, come on
and
now.
she
He still ain't got his builder's license. Let's be
and
clear.
she and like and she covered him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she was fine with it. She never complained. She never was, upset about it. She loved being busy. She loved working, taking care of the kids, all of that shit. Like, she loved all of that. You know,
Hold on one second. I got 22 people watching my channel right now, and I only got like 8 likes. So I need y'all to go like this video, please, 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 please like this video. Like, let's support each other and get this video on up in the algorithm.
so yeah, I feel like he misses everything about her. I feel like he definitely wants her back. If
And
y'all
that
don't
could
think
very well.
Martell If y'all don't think Martell and Melody are entertaining anything romantic, I got some beachfront property to sell you in Idaho, sis. Because let me tell you something. That man, like, okay, let me ask y'all this. since it's all for the kids, right?
Marcella, hey.
So,
Sorry.
Don, casual question. If
What's up?
Melody had a man right now, if she was public about it, do you think Martell would be able to co-parent the way he is right now while they're on vacation?
Repeat that question one more time.
If Melody had a man right now and was openly dating, would Martell be able to co-parent with her like he's doing right now? Hey girl, hey said
uh,
yes. Hey girl, hey, now you're in the now you're playing games. You know that the only reason he's doing it like this is because he feels that it's a chance that they're going to get back together. And if
okay.
Melody had a man, she would not be taking Martell on a vacation.
I that now I I don't know. That's a little tough one. Realistically, I don't know.
I feel like y'all do know, but I feel like nobody
Okay,
wanna.
so you saying if Mel had a man, say it one
If
more time.
Melody, if Melody had a man with this quote unquote healthy co-parenting, let's go on a vacation together, let's live in the same house thing would be working right now. If Melody had a man.
Well, no,
So I'm saying,
no.
is it actually healthy co-parenting if it's contingent on her just being single and like being available? Or if she actually got what if she got engaged? What if she went public with somebody? Would Martell still have this same openness to quote unquote co-parent? Like, let's be real.
Okay,
It's
wait,
all because
wait, wait, wait. Look at this. Look at this comment. Look at this comment.
let's not forget
Hey,
Melody
girl.
is
Hey,
way
I don't know what. Sorry. Go
like
ahead.
the only way she will move, the only way to move smart in that is to just lie and act like you're not dating anybody. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm saying if like, is it actually healthy co-parenting if you're just gonna be perpetually quote unquote single for the rest of your life so your baby daddy won't be mad at you? Cause let's be real, if Melody got a man that is not Martell, if y'all don't think that Martell will flip out, y'all crazy. And if y'all think that they would be on a
Now I do
vacation
agree
right
with you
now,
on that. I
they
agree with you on that.
they would not be on no vacation right now. The only reason they're doing this is because Martell feels like there's a possibility that they can get back together. That whole heartfelt apology that he did, you know, you made me who I am. You built me up. And when we used to go to the church and we used to pray together, the pastors would say that, we was blessed. And every single time I cheated, our marriage, we lost some more of our anointing, but I'm so sorry, Melody. And I just hope one day we can, reunite and co-parent. Give me a break. Y'all, oh my gosh. It's
This is a
like,
business deal. Mel is getting hers. I believe they they're sticking together. Or wait, I believe they're sticking together is to destroy the Scots. He's on an apology tour to get her back.
I mean, I think that could be a possibility too, but I also think as well that Martell feels that there's a possibility of them getting back together. That's why he's doing all of this. And Melody might
Maybe
not,
not
may
in the
not.
same house. You know what, and I seen somebody else saying that that he could have took the baby as long as they were staying in a separate house. But then again, I
That was
don't know if
me
I agree with that either. Oh, you did say that. I don't know if I agree with that because how the baby
talking
get
about
here?
like Melody shouldn't have to be. I was like, then why are they even living? They should be in separate villas. But then they say Martell can't afford no villa, and I was like, then Melody shouldn't be
Oh,
buying him tickets to go on a vacation. And if he can, and if
girl,
this is a own
ain't he a
production,
mess? He is a mess, ain't he?
Like I'm saying though, like I feel like everybody is sitting here being delusional. Like they know, I feel like everybody know what it really is, but because Melody is a woman, they don't want to say what it really is. Because it's women unite. But I'm just saying, the only reason
That's
that this is all happening right now is because Martell feels that there's a possibility that they could get back together. If there was no possibility, and if she had a man, number one, she wouldn't be taking him on vacation. Let's say that right now. If she had a man, she would not be taking him on vacation. Number two, if she had a man, he would not be so easy to mold right now.
that. That could be true. I got a caller in the back. You want to go behind stage? You want to stay up?
I'll go I'll go down because I don't want to be long winded and all. So I'll go down to the comments.
Because Hey Girl did say that earlier today.
Hey,
Hey,
I
my
I
love.
agree with Hey Girl Hey. Martell's playing checkers and Melanie's playing chess. Melanie is letting him be around her to make Ariane mad, which it is working. It is working. She said, listen, you have embarrassed me putting this girl ahead of me as your wife. Now I want to show her that I can make you do anything I want. They're on a cash trip. The Scotts are there too. And they're staying somewhere separate. And Martell's trying to sell those books. So he figured if he be a little bit nice to Melanie. But Melanie is getting hers in. Y'all seen Melanie on vacation without the children in a pool with a bunch of guys. One of those guys got to be with Mel. But guess what? He has been going on an apology tour, making Orion look bad by saying, I apologize. I realize I shouldn't have broke up my family. I miss Mel. And she loves this, but she do not want Martell back. She do not want him back. She is using him like a banjo to make Orion mad. Orion sitting over there in the Alabama heat looking crazy, talking about her car was, you know, um, total. It was repossessed because Martell ain't got that money to pay no more.
Well, I said that too, and I also said this too. Ariana is on social media too much not to have said anything about that accident when it actually happened.
Absolutely. She said a month ago, we know, girl, he can't make them payments.
Geez, only a month and they already came to repo it.
Yes. I mean, it depends how far the car note was behind.
Oh,
But let
that
me
could be
ask you
true.
this. Did you like Miss Wanda on Carlos tonight?
Let me tell you something. I already had gave my thoughts about Miss Wanda, honey.
I
But
know you have, but I got some secrets and I can't wait to tell.
I will say that I did. I enjoyed her and Marceau being on there. They was funny together. They were pretty funny together. I like to see them go back and forth. I do. I like to
Yes.
see them go back and forth. But
But she loves her son-in-law. She really does.
yeah,
It's a
I
it's
mean,
a thin line between love and hate. If he hurt her daughter, she gonna flip on him.
oh Lord. Well, I will say this. I'm proud of Marceau because Marceau answered Carlos' questions with no hesitation. He answered, and you know what Ms. Wanda said when he answered them questions with no hesitation, he telling the truth.
Yeah, she was looking, making them faces like stop lying. Mhm. But let me tell you what I noticed about all the men on Love and Marriage Huntsville. They got some big hips. Marcel Lewis got big hips. Look like he need a girdle on. Marceau got big hips. I mean, they just built. And Maurice is big, and all of them. And we got Martell wearing the tightest thing that's on the rack. He just goes over to the 12-year-old section and buy a pair of pants.
Oh, let me say this. I do need to say this. Y'all better watch out for Kimmy. Watch out for Kimmy. Kimmy is sneaky, y'all.
Kimmy likes some threesomes allegedly.
Oh,
She keep bringing up about them threesomes, and if you really reading her, she said, I want to know if you touch somebody. And she said, and he said, well, I tap. That's not a touch. And she said that she want to know. She said because they into that. I could tell they be traveling around, and she be getting her P Valley on. You hear me?
I'm over here rolling.
But
But
Miss Wanda told us on my page that she shook Melanie's booty, and she did. From that preview tonight, when Mel got up in her face and thought she was going to run Miss Wanda decided to put Mel on the menu as a SHONUFF potato because she pushed her so hard that Martell was going to jump in and help. But y'all don't know who the first one was to push Martell back, which was Maurice.
yeah, I saw that. I did see that.
But the
But
other
Marcella,
brother was there too. The other brother y'all don't like, Mark was there too, because they was going to jack Martell up. You hear me?
well, you know, she did say something in that clip where she said, "You need to go find your baby daddy."
No, what she said, what she was referring to is that possibly the Martell not being the baby daddy.
But why would you? So that's what we saying, though, Marcella.
That's the
Why
secret
would
I
she
got to
say that?
tell, because this is the big secret. They were coming up against her family, and what Miss Wanda did factually was went down to Mel and Miss Van's neighborhood, where Mel and Miss Van is from. And she started talking to the people in Mel's town and found out some things about them. And this would all spirit this off where it's now tit for tat. Now that they know Wanda did that, remember she kept saying, if they get smart with me at the reunion, I'm going to bring this out. So y'all just hear me now. Then all of a sudden, this blogger shows up and she starts bashing, Martell. She starts bashing um Wanda, and she started bashing Letitia about the records. Now, it is another blogger that came on and started talking about Letitia's father, because that's what you see, Mel laid the foundation to talk about Letitia's father when she said Letitia's father was in her DM. Well, now there is a content creator who do have true information about Letitia's father being a pastor. So Miss Wanda tried to clean that up tonight on Carlos' show by saying he's a pastor from the head to the waist, but under the waist, he is whatever. So Miss Wanda was like, okay, but I don't know why they're bringing up about Letitia's father do what he's doing, right? For the simple fact, Wanda ain't been with that man for like 20-something years. Letitia's father hasn't been with him, and he's, they're not really that close. So that's really not hurting Tisha that y'all would be talking about her father has a baby by what he's doing in his church and all that. It don't bother her because they don't have that type of relationship. But it's a tit for tat thing. No, I'm not on Scott's team. I do like Miss Wanda, but
Yeah,
she
I get
asked
on
me.
Marcella all the time.
She asked
I
me to hold some things, and I did not know that Carlos was gonna play the show in September. I didn't know that
well, I
it,
I listened to his podcast on Friday, and he has a podcast that he did with DJ Richie Sky, and he said that this was going to be the mid-season finale, And DJ Richard Scott asked him, "What? How long is it going to be before you come back?" And he didn't give a clear answer. So when I saw
It's
September, I was like,
September.
Jesus, I do not want to wait till no September.
That's what I'm saying. Now, I'm supposed to go down there in August. August 19th is my flight. But some crazy stuff. The pilots and everybody quit, and I'm saying, Lord, what I'm gonna do? But anyway, Miss Wanda told me that is a lot of people not friends anymore, and they done chose sides. Like Destiny is on. How you gonna drag my kids because bloggers are targeting you? Right. And you know what I really believe? Kids should not be even involved in this, because when you start talking about somebody's kids, that's fighting words.
Well,
You
see,
don't
and this is why I always say I do not blame Mel in this instance, because if well, we've all heard Miss Wanda say that could be triggering to anybody, any parent.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
And then you
Hmm.
cannot be upset with the reaction that you get from a person when you start talking about their kids. Because if anybody come after Tisha, Miss Wanda ready to fight.
Amen. She is, but you know what? Tisha is grown, and but I understand why Tisha don't get in and defend herself. Jeremy,
He is a
I
mess, man.
understand. I understand why Tisha don't defend herself, because Tisha, in all naturality, have a very good job. And look at Jeremy. And but I love you, Jeremy. I love you. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be some stuff jumping off. I mean, it is about to be some stuff jumping off. Y'all just do not know. Destiny is let me tell y'all this little bit of secret. They actually want to pitch their own show where it might eliminate Martell and Melanie. And the word on the curb of Alabama with two stoplights is that
Two
when
stoplights.
Martell did not want to film with, Melody didn't want to film with Martell, it sort of don't give them a storyline. And the only way they can hold their place is to film together. Because if they're not filming together, nobody wants to keep hearing the storyline. Y'all broke up, y'all not together, and the kids, custody fighting. That can't keep being your storyline. So they had to devise a plan. And I want y'all to remember in the reunion when Mel and Martell was in the back of the room, they said that, they gonna come up against all of them and stand 10 toes down together. So, that was talked about between them two, and they were told they need to start filming together or it's not going to be much left for them, and that would put a new show on the line for the Scotts to have their own show.
Yes, indeed. Y'all
So
hit
they
that
had to
like
get
button when you
together.
come in here. Please hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Yes, it. Now Destiny, she is I heard on the curb. Matter of fact, I heard this on Wednesday that store ain't open.
I mean, but who thought it was?
No, it usually open, but the sales ain't rolling in. I mean, the most people who wear Destiny products in her store is her. She probably go in the store and take a piece of hair off the wall and put it on her own head. She's the best customer.
Well, baby, let me tell you this. On Twitter, they are dragging Destiny from here. I'm in Dallas, Texas. They dragging her from Dallas, Texas, all the way to Huntsville, Alabama, all the way to LA, and all the way back to Huntsville, Alabama. Listen,
But I heard that her marriage did not break up because she wouldn't take her husband's name. One, he didn't want to be on the show. Two, Destiny was doing whatever she wanted to do. And he was like, I'm not going for it. I don't want to be filmed. All this stuff started happening soon after they bought the house. But word on the curb, because I can't tell you who said it, that she ain't in that house no more as of May.
Well, I don't want to see Destiny next season because I don't feel like Destiny is truthful. I don't feel like Destiny gives us what we need for reality TV, and I'm sick of Destiny. I'm sick of Tiffany.
And that's why Destiny's trying to hang on to Tisha and hang on to Miss Wanda to really have a storyline. She gonna have to like do something drastic to stay
Okay, so
on
I
that
have a
show.
question for you, Marcella, and I'm finna put you out there because I think you know, and I'm gonna know by your facial expression. Is Destiny dating somebody in Wanda's family?
It's not Jalen.
I figured it wasn't Jalen because everybody,
Jalen has
you know,
a girlfriend.
but when Miss Wanda went live, she said something about a daughter-in-law, sister-in-law, son-in-law, something, right? And so I've been hearing on the curb that
Yes,
she is
she is,
dating
and he
somebody.
got money, and he got money too. So she
Well,
like really
so she won't
excited.
need no more. She won't need no more public assistance. And I'm not laughing at that because I don't. I still don't. I'm just not clear as to what public assistance it was. So I don't know.
Well, you know, she wasn't. She's not a smart businesswoman. She's not a smart businesswoman at all. And she was getting public assistance. She was getting food stamps and stuff, but that wasn't enough. But see, what was not made clear is that um um what's the name didn't give her all. Melanie didn't give her all the money at one time. Okay. Melanie gave her some of that money for the check of that donation of that luncheon they had. She gave $1,000 here, $1,000 over there, and then she made a donation through Destiny's thing. So the money wasn't
Ooh,
given. It wasn't given all at one time.
baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
The money.
Tisha better watch my soul.
Listen,
Y'all be wild.
everybody, if y'all think that Marcel haven't cheated on Tisha, put a one in the chat because I am definitely going to that club that you go downstairs and I heard everybody be down there. I promise you, me and Niecy rolling up out of here. I'm gonna go to Huntsville. I sure do. And I'm going August 19th because it's me and Miss Wanda's birthday. And she said if we come down there, that she'll give us a party there. Don't not let me come down there and we don't have this party for real.
Well, you
Cause
go
then
get you
you
some
know I'm gonna put
SHONUFF potatoes at the party.
yeah, I'm gonna be on live. But I love you. Y'all hit that
I
like
love you
button.
more. Y'all
Jeremy,
please hit that like button.
cut it out, Jeremy. Bye. How you sign off?
I exit you.
All right, bye bye.
Boy, y'all is a mess. But listen, I got 35 people. I mean, 34 people in my chat. Like y'all gotta like that. Like, I mean, hit that like button. But listen, hey girl, hey, do you want to try to call in one more time? One more time. I want you to try. Since I don't have anybody backstage, and we're gonna see if it works. Um, but y'all, you know, I'm here for everything. I'm gonna continue to say that Destiny and Tiffany and Lou, they could go. They aren't bringing anything, and I wouldn't mind a different couple, like a new couple that we do not know. I wouldn't mind replacing them. Okay, let me see what y'all saying in the chat. That makes Destiny look worse. Me giving you multiple payments of 1K out of the kindness of my heart. You know, and I agree with that. I do agree with that. Um, I definitely agree with that. Y'all can donate to the Cash app below. It is Chef Don Don 2. Also, please make sure that you like this video and you subscribe to the channel. Um, yeah, they can go. They not bringing anything. Destiny's not bringing anything. Tiffany and Lou ain't bringing anything. And to be honest with you, I don't think Tiffany. Do y'all think Tiffany and Lou's marriage is real? Like, I really want y'all to be honest with me. Do y'all think their marriage is real, or do you think this is something played up for cameras, or what is it about them? Something is off about them. Martell and Melody to stay. I do agree with that. I agree with that. I agree. For me, I really wanted, and I said this, I wanted Martell and Mel to, literally co-parent. I don't I don't want Destiny to lose her job on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Well, listen, it's not that I necessarily want her to lose her job or anything like that. I'm just being realistic. She's not bringing anything, and Destiny is one of those type of people. She's not very transparent either. She's not giving us anything. Okay, let's see. Funky Dineva hasn't been seen on camera eating any of Wanda's potatoes and said he would think about tasting them after after getting drunk. Y'all need to quit. She seems phony marriage for TV. I'm with you, Minnie. I keep saying that. I'm like, something about them is so off, and I just don't know what it is. Like, something about them is off, and I just feel like everything that they do it for the cameras. And also, I do not feel like Tiffany is attracted to Lou at all. Let's be completely clear. Jeremy, you is crazy. My phone is acting ghetto tonight, not allowing me to call in. I don't like that. I do not like that. Marcella is laughing. Y'all at the wide hills. Listen, y'all have cut up tonight. I really enjoyed this late night chat. Um, y'all, it's the weekend. I want y'all to definitely be safe. Um, for those of you that do like reality TV and you are into like Housewives and stuff, there's no new episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Also, I am going to wait until DC is actually over, and then I'm going to just do overall review and recap of DC, and hopefully I'll do that before they air the reunion, which was already filmed, I believe, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But y'all, we gotta wait till September to see how the rest of this Love and Marriage Huntsville story is going to end up. But y'all is cutting up in this chat. I'm not trying to eat Miss Wanda's if roach infested potatoes long. Oh, please. Oh my God. Wide hips and big lips. Something is off about Destiny too. I keep saying that. Destiny does not give us real authentic TV. She doesn't give us real authentic anything. Let's just be completely honest about that. Doesn't give us anything real. I can't. Wanda James Brown, boy. Listen, why is y'all cutting up like this? Destiny made a scene to keep people from seeing how empty her store is. Child, y'all saying that lady's store is empty. Y'all ain't gonna buy nothing from Madonna. Is it Madonna Beauty or Madonna? I'm probably saying it wrong. Madonna Beauty. Oh, okay, y'all. So tomorrow I'll definitely be on Jeremy Speaks TV. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to these people. Marcella Speaks. Hey Girl Hey. These are people who actually review these shows as well, and we have to show support, y'all. YouTube is doing some things to some people, um, and so we have to show some support. So please like the videos. It definitely helps us in the algorithm. So please, please, please. This is tomorrow night, I believe, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that I'll be on his channel, and we'll discuss Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage DC, and some other topics as well. Correct. You can see Tiffany looks like a liar. Think we stuck on stupid. I do agree with that. Tiffany is very. I don't know, y'all. I can't do Tiffany. I can't do Tiffany. And I actually tweeted that and got so many retweets on that because that first scene opening up with Tisha, um, Kimmy, and Tiffany, that scene felt so forced. I'm like, Tiffany, oh, it feels good to be actually invited. Girl, be quiet. Please, please, please hit that like button. Not James Brownmore. You definitely saying it wrong. Yes, Destiny has nothing in the store and it's never open. That's what I hear. Hey girl, hey, what is it? It's not Madonna Beauty. I thought it was like, is it Madonna? It's something like that. It's close to that. Disney always posting pictures of a man with his back to the camera. I actually saw her today. I saw her today on that Straight No Chaser Facebook group page where I guess she was doing like a video shoot or something like that for her album. Did y'all buy her song? Y'all buy her song and support it, honey. Y'all y'all support Destiny's song, child. Y'all buy it on the iTunes or the iPod or whatever. Speak with your girl Marcella. Please, please subscribe. Hey girl, hey. Please subscribe. Okay, it's pronounced. Y'all are a mess. Listen, y'all are a mess. Thank you, Minnie, for the love. Thank you for the love. Hey girl, hey YouTube. Thank you so much. Melody, Melody is still sleeping with Martell. You know, period. Period. She said period. I'm gonna keep on scrolling though, because I'm going to stop at her store and buy some hair. Listen, so Stormy products ain't in there. What kind of products do she have in her store? No, and I'm really being honest, y'all. I mean, I'm really being real here. I saw. So this is what's strange, y'all. And I know it's two different states, and I know it's two different cities. But from what I was told, the same person who was able to help Destiny get her actual store is the same person who helped get Dr. Heavenly's store in Atlanta. And I believe she was on Married to Medicine LA. And she does all of the black owned um, beauty supply stores. I don't know how true that is, but that is what I've heard. So I'm going to say allegedly. I subscribe, Jeremy. Yes, y'all. So show some love. Subscribe to these channels. I sure, I sure they about a song. So what you think of the song? You like the song? You using it as a ringtone or something? Is that what you work out with, box with? You know, what you doing? I'm not buying trash Beyonce. I bought Beyonce, 3 Beyonce boxes. Well, y'all let's cut it up. Hey girl, hey, pick me up some hair. My donkey. No, really, what is the name of her store, Jeremy? And don't comment on my donkey because my donkey. I'm not buying Destiny's trash music. I just listen. Y'all are food. We got more. We got more in my ghetto fabulous granddaughter's hair shop in the garage. Oops. Oops. Ah, baby, why is y'all dragging Destiny's store like this? Y'all is out of control. Yeah, I love y'all. Y'all is crazy. Y'all is crazy. Listen, also tomorrow is Sunday. I don't know if you guys have been watching Mathis Family Matters. I was actually contacted by E Entertainment themselves about some stuff. So I am really looking forward to Mathis Family Matters and how this is really going to go. It does come on. Um, it's about Judge Mathis's family. His son is openly gay. They're talking about this in this show, and this show it shows a positive light uh, around Black families, but it also shows the real side and the real things that we actually deal with. So y'all, please make sure y'all tune into that. If you don't actually tune into the show, please tune into my reviews, and I hope that gears you toward tuning into the show. It does come on E at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time and 10 Eastern Time, I believe. Um, I said buy some air. Oh, LOL, because that's all. Oh my God, y'all are out of control. Her name is Leah from LA. So am I right? Is that who helped Destiny get her store? Because she should be kind of helping her, like, and I guess maybe it's not her responsibility to help her with her product and stuff. I guess once she done, she done. Please hit that like button, y'all. Please, 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 please replay crew. Please make sure you hit that like button and tell us how you feel in the chat as well. Chef Dom, you are making a lot of sense. These people are making up excuses for Mel. Martell would not have been in my home. He would he most definitely sleeping with Mel. Listen, y'all, y'all is a mess, honey. The Scots ain't got no real storyline. They bogus as hell. Now, if they bring Maurice X on, I don't want to see Kyle. Or bring the female attorney that Tisha was losing her mind over in Texas, may give a boost. Now, and I have to be completely honest with you too. I don't think I will be here for a Scott show. Not no full season of the Scots. Now that I can't do. I'm sorry. I can't do no full season of them. Maybe a few episodes, because even the few episodes that we had where it was just really Scott related, I was kind of disinterested. Um, Melody did all that faking about Martell, knowing she's still sleeping with him. Boy, if you don't get off my live. Yeah, now, hey girl, hey, I would actually love to see Wanda's side of the family, not the Scots. Wanda ain't no Scott. I would love to see Wanda's side of the family, but I understand that the Scots would have to leave Wanda's side of the family in because of, you know. But I mean, let me tell you something. Wanda's family would definitely be good TV because, baby, the brother is still married and got another lady pregnant or something like that, and y'all, that family would definitely be interesting. Okay, baby, y'all is cutting up. I was trying. Y'all are so dope. Thank y'all so much for even being on this live. Like this has been the most views that I probably live. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate y'all. So I hope that my voice, gives you something. Um, and we need two more. Wait, I need more of the two Kikis. Wait, the two Kikis. Who is the other Kiki? Oh, hey girl, hey, I'm not even about to play with you because now I know exactly what you're talking about. Y'all missed. If y'all had missed, and I wish I still had that video. I actually deleted that video the other day. If y'all missed it, a couple weeks ago, Funky Dineva, who is also a content creator, was in Huntsville, and there was a whole bunch of stuff that was going on where Miss Wanda's niece decided to go live on her Miss Wanda's page, and when I hear y'all that they about to drag that little Miss Kiki all over there and all over that Instagram page, that was so funny. Wanda's family would have the show. Absolutely, because I can't see the Scots. The Scots interest like reality TV. I can get with Marcel. He can be funny. I will say that. The chef at Mel's summer house is hot as hell. Him was enough to set her off the alarm. I did actually see a picture with him and Martell. Was that the chef? I mean, he had on like some shorts and stuff like that. Was that the chef? I did see a picture with Martell. I think Martell had on like a white outfit or whatever. Is that what you're talking about? Nobody want to see a whole show focused on the Scots. It's Love and Marriage Huntsville, not Big Black speech impediment. Wait, did y'all hear Marcel say to Miss Wanda, can they get an interpreter tonight? That was hilarious. Oh my God. No. Okay, hold on. Nobody want to see. Okay, listen. I don't think Stormy to continue to film. She actually don't need the show. Um, I would have to agree with that. We haven't gotten any more of Stormy since Mel's launch, and we didn't see Stormy in the trailer at all either. I'm not with you, Chef Don. You are not making any sense. Melody and Martell are the same person. Martell has disrespected Melody even before TV, and she got that man in her bed. I'm not quite sure I understand your comment, Rena, where you say you're not with me. Martez had on Knox clothes. This is not Martez had on Knox clothes. So that was the picture of the chef. Yeah, that chef did look mighty good. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Wanda's cousin Bernard got a prison tear drop under his eye. They need to check his background. Well, uh, he also Miss Wanda had went and Bernard was the one that was saying he had a chop or something. Too much, too much. Bernard, let me tell y'all something. Bernard loves the camera. So if they ever film anything with Wanda's family, you always see Bernard somewhere in that camera. Bernard loves a camera child. Um, Stormy Company has followed Ariane on Instagram. Now that's a whole big ordeal too. about that, and I did see that they said that she's supposed to have responded to why she did that, but I don't know what the response was. I didn't see it. He's from Detroit, and we know what that tear means. Absolutely, absolutely. How is Wanda wrong when Melody walked up to Wanda? Melody has been throwing the rocks and hiding her hands. Wanda is tired of Melody. Well, Rena, let me say this. When you speak on people's children, you cannot judge the reaction. And I stand on that. I stand on that. Mel done got tired of Miss Wanda too. I mean, they've been throwing jabs at each other. But here's the thing: when you start talking about people's kids, and I've always said this, the way that Miss Wanda rides for Tisha, other people ride for their kids the same way. So in this, I disagree with you. They both, and you can say Melody is throwing rocks and hiding her hands. You can definitely say that because I don't think that Mel is innocent. Nobody is innocent, but in this particular situation, I'm with Mel. You're not gonna talk about my kids, and that's just on period. You question the paternity of my baby when you know that baby looks like Martell. Like, let's not even play these games. I don't want to play these games. That's for me. That's all I'm saying with that one. Um, a tear under the eye means he got a body under his belt. Well, yep, we knew that. Yes, Rena, come through. Um, Love and Marriage Houston. Baby, who Love and Marriage Houston? Where they come from? Who gonna be on it? That would be I would be curious. You know what? Honestly, I will say Texas do need some shows. Like we have nothing in Texas, literally. Um, so I in Texas is huge. You can go many places and do many things. Um, and did the same thing, same time, game ties. Period. Yep, we know. You come for my child is pure public. Absolutely. This is the thing. When you come for someone's child, you cannot judge the reaction. You cannot judge the reaction. Because Wanda goes hard for Tisha. She goes hard for Tisha, and Tisha is grown. So what makes you think I'm not gonna go just as hard or harder for my baby child? Like, get out of here. Um, oh baby, they so fine in Texas. They need to make a show out there. I do totally agree with you. I like we have nothing here. Like we have nothing here. Um, and we're like growing in population, so I'm not quite understanding that. Like Carlos, run them cameras on down here to Dallas or Houston or Austin, San Antonio. You have several places, baby. Um, they build different in Texas. Yeah, baby. You know we cornbread fed here, baby. Uh, Secret Love, Secret Love and Marriage, Atlanta possibly coming through. There is something cooking in Atlanta. Lips are sealed. Yeah, I kind of figured that if Carlos was going to even ask that question, because he asked that question when the season one cast of The Real Housewives of Atlanta was on. He asked that question like, who did they think should be on the cast? So I figured once he put that out there, that they was already working on it. It's already in the works. I believe that. Um, Kids are off limits. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. Kids are off limits. And when you say stuff, you cannot be mad at my reaction. You just can't. And sometimes when you speak on folks' kids, you can get it wherever. Ready to Love Miami, July 29th. I don't really watch Ready to Love or Love and all them kind of shows. 90 Day Fiance, none of them. I said I was gonna try to get into them though. Um, One of my boos was from Texas, baby. Let me tell you something. We cornbread fed. We gonna feed you real good here. We're gonna make sure you right here in Texas, baby. Period. Dot you from Texas, baby. Yes, we need stuff here in Texas. Like I totally agree. We need things here in Texas. Wanda needs a DNA on all her kids. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me put that back up. Let me take that out and put that back up here. Wanda needs a DNA on all her kids. She's been selling more than potatoes in the streets. She done called some of the old foods. Oh my God. Not they saying kids are off limits when I had I had to beg y'all to stop dragging Knox on her live chat. Oh, hey girl, hey. I had to beg y'all to stop dragging Knox. Yeah, Knox should definitely be off limits. Kids kids should definitely be off limits. Like and I would never blame Knox for his parents' um mistakes or anything that his parents do. I'm not blaming Knox at all. So y'all, please hit that like button. Please donate so that I can keep doing these types of things. I am going to be bringing y'all recipes. We're going to be doing some live cooking shows as well while we're reviewing and recapping shows. I haven't been able to do it because I have a goal to get this camera that is going to be able to catch all different angles of me actually cooking versus my one or two cameras that I have right now. So please, y'all, like and subscribe, donate so we can keep the lights on here. Um, and again, if you're just now coming in the chat, please make sure you hit that like button. I'll be on Jeremy's channel tomorrow as well. So please subscribe. Please subscribe to Hey Girl Hey. Wanda looks like Wanda looks like she done did a 20-year bid. Y'all is out of control. Wanda talking about folks' kids while her husband out here having babies with 15-year-old oh, 15-year-old oh, Jesus, y'all taking me too fast. Teachers got all kind of half siblings allegedly. Ooh. Baby, please make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Speak with your girl Marcella as well. Buttermilk cornbread, baby. You better tell them. Buttermilk honeycomb. Listen, you better tell them how we do it here. How we do it here in Texas, baby. I love the recipe, baby. Well, listen, this is what we're gonna have to do. Hopefully soon I can do something where I can invite some of my subscribers on where you guys are actually cooking with me, right? Where it's actually a cooking class where you have bought the products or the ingredients and we're actually cooking together. Listen, y'all want to check some of my simple recipes, they are up as well. I have like a smoked peach cobbler recipe. I love to smoke things, so I got all kind of recipes up about that, and I do have some coming. Um, yes, but that was Wanda's ex-husband allegedly. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, okay. Okay, finna steal my son's credit card. Listen, I love y'all. I really do. This was awesome for me to do tonight because I'm gonna tell you guys this because you are on my platform. Um, Lately I have had some really bad health challenges over the last Well, it started in 2019, but now it's coming back up, and some other things are coming back up as well. So if you pray, I really do want you all to please keep me in your prayers. I want to keep doing this. That's why I say I love Speak with Your Girl Marcella, because I wanted to take a hiatus, and she was like, I don't think that that's something that you should do. You know, you love cooking, you love doing this. So I appreciate those kind words and the encouragement, y'all. This live really helped me because I've really been having a tough week. I have been having a tough week. So thank you all so much for tuning in and just being a part of this. I'm gonna read a few more of the comments. Shady. Baby, hey girl, hey, Shady. Do you hear me? Tell Wanda to which hand she used to get the 5 finger discount. I came with y'all. Prayers for you. We love you. Thank you so much. I love you more. And like I said, I told you I appreciate you for talking me off that ledge of, kind of wanting to just give up in what I was doing. And you guys have proved me wrong tonight. Like, no sir, this is not what we doing over here. We ain't giving up $3.99. We love you, Chef Don Don, and definitely keep you in my prayers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. I have appreciated you all. Listen, we don't have any Love and Marriage Huntsville or Nightcap with Carlos King until September. Um, but we do have some amazing shows coming back to our TV screens this summer. So I'm pretty excited about that. Um, Thank you so much, y'all. You know, content creators who are in the chat, they know how hard it is to do this and how hard it is to be consistent and how hard it is to maintain positivity in this. And so I truly appreciate you guys for riding for me and being there in this chat. We done had a good time tonight. As y'all can hear, my voice is actually starting to kind of go out a little bit. And I'm ready to take my pain medicine, so I'm going to bed. But I thank y'all so much, so much for tuning in. For the people who called, if you donated, I haven't seen it yet or anything like that. But thank you so much for all of the love and the support. I really appreciate you. For our Housewife fans, there is not a new episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta tomorrow because of the holiday. I'm assuming all of our shows resume back on Wednesday throughout the entire week. So y'all, please subscribe to Jeremy Speaks TV. I will be on his platform tomorrow giving my commentary on the shows as well. All right. Married to Medicine, that is true, y'all. I love Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine, and I want y'all, if you've noticed, Married to Medicine is not getting a lot of promo. And if you like that show, please y'all promote that show. Let's support our doctors and the doctors' wives and doctors' husbands and different things like that. But yeah, Real Housewives of Atlanta and Married to Medicine will be premiering next Sunday on the 10th. You have Real Housewives of Dubai on Wednesday. And then there's other shows. I don't know, y'all. I'm actually going to review College Hill Celebrity Edition. I'm probably going to do that this coming up week. Yeah, I may do it tomorrow. Um, if you haven't seen that, that is starring Lamar Odom, Nene Leakes, Stacey Dash, Ray J, Big Frida, Cash Doll, and India Love, and Slim Thug. I don't know if I've already said his name, or Big Slim. He got a different name now. That is on BET Plus right now. They are running a special where you can get BET Plus for 5 months for $3.99. So y'all tap into that if you can. Please make sure you tap into that. Good night, everyone. This was fun. I had so much fun. Thank you, Monique King, for coming in and dropping in. Minnie, thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate you all so much for subscribing and loving on me. Jocelyn is going to be on P Valley. I did actually see that. Also, P Valley, comes. P Valley is probably already available on the Stars app. Right about now, it is after midnight. Unless they bring Mariah back, I can't promote Married to Medicine. Well, in case you don't know, Mariah ain't coming back because Mariah then got paid, honey. Okay, Mariah don't want to come back. I don't think. I think Mariah is happy because she didn't got paid, which is probably what they're gonna end up doing to Nene as well. Because Bravo is trying to throw this under the wraps. They want to do this in secret. No, we not. We don't need to do nothing in secret. We need to bring it on out because Bravo is trying to play, and we ain't got no time to play. Especially out of all of this racism stuff that just came out this week, and going back and forth with the Beverly Hills cast and the Dubai cast. Listen, anyway, um, love you. I love you more, Minnie. But the ratings aren't good for the show. That's the issue. Ratings for what though? Because it can't be for Married to Medicine because they got decent ratings last season. Bravo is so shady. Listen, Bravo is very shady and kind of sometimes I think that they actually bring certain problematic people on their platform for a reason. And that's just my opinion there. She did that. Y'all, listen again. I appreciate you so much. Um, I love y'all. Y'all are so dope. Married to Medicine. I don't know that's true, Jeremy, because they actually brought in decent ratings. They did bring in decent ratings last season. Last season, um, they brought in more ratings than some of these other shows. So, and actually, they were struggling to reach 700K. But in all honesty, it is Married to Medicine. We not talking Housewives numbers though. They've never seen Housewives numbers. But again, where we are with Married to Medicine, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. With Married to Medicine, and the reason being is because we don't change cast all the time. So for me, I've always loved Married to Medicine. And to be honest with you, I don't want to see Mariah back on Married to Medicine if Quiet is on there because I do not want to see their beef continue to play out. That is so disinteresting to me after this last season of them getting into it, throwing uh, them allegations at each other. I didn't want to see that. So personally, I think Mariah is good TV, but Mariah and Quad didn't belong on the TV screen anymore together. That's just my opinion. Um, some Tina, but they were canceling the show. Um, Melody says she didn't give the money at one time. Yeah, um, she did say that on the show that she did not give it to her all at one time. I am gonna go look at the ratings after this, but it's still even if they were not at the 600 mark, I mean at the 700 mark, it's they not bringing in housewife number, but I am gonna do it because I do like to see ratings. I like to view ratings. I also do videos on ratings as well because I like for you to see what it was the week prior to and the week of. So what I am going to do is I am going to go look at all of Married to Medicine's ratings, and I'm going to do just like I'm doing with Real Housewives of Atlanta, where I'm actually comparing the episodes to the actual views that they get. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I still like Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine has actually been one of my favorite shows. Um, I just got to be real about it. But I did call out Bravo. I called out all of the Married to Medicine cast on Twitter because the only two cast members that I have been seeing that have been really promoting the show have been Dr. Heavenly and Anita. Other than that, I haven't really seen much of it. And the same promo commercial we've been seeing on Bravo. They need to bring. I do agree with you. They also need to bring back Southern Charm New Orleans. Oh my gosh, y'all, that show was good. Did anybody else watch that show in this chat? Did anybody watch Southern Charm New Orleans? That show was good, and if you haven't seen it, it's actually available on Peacock. You can you can actually check it out. Yes, they do. Yeah, I do agree with that. That was a good show. That was a good show. There are a lot of shows that I feel like they need to bring back. To be honest with you, I feel like they should have gave Unmarried to Medicine LA another chance. I think they were looking for the dynamic to be like the Atlanta ladies, and it wasn't that because they were a whole different vibe, and they were on a whole different coast. So like, give us something different. So I agree that some of these older shows do need to come back to the TV screens. Um, the way Eva and Melissa Ford can, that way Eva and Melissa Ford can come back. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. Did anybody watch New Orleans, Southern Charm New Orleans? Listen, that was the show. And I really hate that they never renewed it. Um, yes, New Orleans was the that was the show. I love that show. But yes, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss anything. Thank you again for all the cash apps. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for liking this video on your way out. Please make sure you do like this video. I will see y'all tomorrow on Jeremy Speaks channel. And y'all make sure you have a good night. And I love each and every one of you. And make sure that you let someone know that you love them as well. Y'all have a good night.